Hello there friends, I hope that you're doing well. So here we have a crankset from SR Suntour. This is SR Suntour XCT V2. And this crankset was manufactured in 2010 and I think 2011, and after that it got discontinued. So I'm just gonna go through the specs and talk a bit about it. So the chainrings are 42, 32 and 22. The arm is made of aluminium and the chainrings are from steel. It works with chain line of 48, and it's compatible with a bottom bracket of 130 millimeters conical square, so square type. And what else? The big ring has these screws here, and except those, actually I think we can also remove the medium ring, and I think the medium ring is attached to the small ring, and we can actually use the arms if they were good, except that in this case it's not. The threads are compromised. I've tried to put this thing here to improvise, but it didn't work. We have threads here, but the pedal will just stick out too far, and it's just not gonna work. So I wanted to make this video because I saw that there are very few info about this crankset, which was used on the old Specialized hard rocks from 2010. Also, I'm going to leave in the video description two alternatives to cranksets that that have exactly the same spec as this one. And if you want to replace, if you have exactly this crankset you want to replace, you can just check those, and based on the specs you can find a replacement. Even though I have to say this a crankset with this spec is just not easy to find. You can pretty much find a lot of Shimano tourney cranksets with the same number of tooths, but you will also have to replace the bottom bracket because it needs to be a bit wider. So this is the crankset. My issue is that the threads where the pedal goes are stripped, and also on the other arm, the one from the left, these threads are stripped here, and I will probably have a hard time to remove the arm. I've heard that if you remove the bolt and you keep riding the bicycle for a while without the bolt, the crank will just go off by itself, so I'm going to try that. So other than that, for this one, I'm just gonna remove the bolts and see if I can get the chain rings, and that's pretty much it. The arm itself is just compromised. So yes, this was SR Suntour XCT V2, an old crankset from SR Suntour. From what I know, they don't really produce cranksets anymore. Pretty much these days you will see Shimano or SRAM cranksets on pretty much all kind of bicycles, even the cheapest one, and On the high-end ones you won't see SR Suntour, but this is what they had in 2010. Okay, I also am gonna leave the specs in the video description if you want to check them exactly. And this was the video. I hope that you found it useful. If you did, please subscribe, and thank you for watching.